The Disability Law Center is the protection and advocacy agency for the state of Utah. The DLC assists people with disabilities with a variety of issues. The DLC also has a fair housing program to address discrimination in housing, which is available to people who belong to all protected classes, not just people with disabilities.
The Fair Housing Act allows a person with a disability who has an assistance animal to have their animal in housing. Assistance animal is a broad term that includes animals such as service, comfort, and emotional support animals.
Assistance animals are for use in housing situations. The type of animal is not specified, and the animal does not require specialized training.
If you have an assistance animal, you may request an accommodation for your animal from your housing provider. Your housing provider may ask you for verification of your disability, information that describes the needed accommodation, and information that shows the relationship between your disability and the need for the requested accommodation.
Landlords or housing providers should not charge you a pet deposit or fee for your assistance animal. However, housing providers may require that the animal is licensed and has received its inoculations if local laws, usually a county ordinance, require it. If you have an assistance animal, you will also need to clean up after your animal and have your animal under your control at all times. If an animal's behavior violates a term of the lease, such as disturbing neighbors, threatening neighbors, tenant not cleaning up after animal, then a housing provider can issue lease/rule violations against the tenant, which may lead to eviction. To make a request for an accommodation for an assistance animal, a resident must ask for an accommodation. The request can be made in any manner or at any time. The request can be made verbally. However, writing is always preferred. The request can be made by the individual, or it can be made by a representative acting on the individual's behalf, such as a family member or caseworker.
A basic request for an assistance animal accommodation should include a number of things. For a written statement, include your address and the date. Identify yourself as a person with a disability. Include a statement requesting to have your assistance animal allowed, and your signature.
If you or someone you know has experienced housing discrimination or you would like more information about fair housing, you can contact the Disability Law Center by calling 1-800-662-9080, emailing us at fairhousing@disabilitylawcenter.org, or by visiting our website www.disabilitylawcenter.org. You may also contact UALD by calling 801-530-6800 or the HUD Regional Office by calling 1-800-877-7353 to file a complaint on your own.